How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be looking at how you can make a lot of money in New World while leveling your skinning skill line at the same time. But before we get into that, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It helps out massively. Now, let's get into it. Because prices will always differ from server to server, I'll be showing you different farm spots I use to gather iron hide, raw hide, and thick hide. That way, whichever is the most profitable in your server, or whichever you need to level your skills up, you can choose to farm in that location. It's worth noting I'm calculating these profits with no skinning gear, music buffs, food buffs, or attribute point bonuses, and my skinning knife is pretty basic. So if you do all of these things, you can earn even more, but even if you don't, you can still make good money. I'll start off with an area I use when I want to gain mostly iron hide, and that's in this little area in Reekwater. It's very close to the town, which is really nice to drop off the items as your inventory fills up. Plus, this area also has tons of wire fiber plants in the middle of it as well, so that adds to the profit. Plus it levels up my gathering skill at the same time. Once in this area, you can just go around and around in a circle, and the animals should spawn by the time you come back around. It's nice to have ranged weapons here, because the buffaloes can be a bit annoying for melee users. After an hour of grinding this area, I have roughly 3,500 iron hides, 2,800 wire fiber, 60 scar hides, and 18 smoldering hides. That can all total up to roughly 3,300 gold per hour, and that's without taking into account the other random things I gathered in this time as well. If you were to add buffs and gear while grinding, you could make a fortune grinding here, and level 2 essential skills at the same time. It's for sure one of my favorite spots to farm. If thick hide is what you're looking for, the area I use to farm this is just outside of Valor Hold. This spot is so awesome because it's seconds away from the city, so you can easily bank when your inventory fills up. There's tons of boars roaming around this road, and in the house alongside it as well. If you keep running back and forth up this road, you should never run out of boars to kill, since the respawn time is very quick, and you can gain tons of hides. If you equip a ranged weapon like the musket, and lure them all in before killing them with your AoE, it can really speed up the grind. After an hour of grinding here, with no buffs and a basic skinning knife, I rack up 7,500 thick hides, 30 scar hides, 70 smoldering hides, 80 bright scale hides, and 30 shift hides. That's a total of 3,500 coins per hour, which can be significantly increased with buffs. Plus, you can also level up your weapons quite quickly on these boars, and there's a broccoli patch in this area as well, so you can keep grabbing those as they respawn, if that's a valuable cooking ingredient in your server. Another notable location for farming thick hide would be the Thunder King Grotto in Ebonscale Reach, but that place is always so highly contested, so you'd have to be pretty lucky to get that place to yourself, especially if you're on a high populated server. But if iron and thick hides aren't what you're looking for, and you want raw hides instead, then I got you covered. Teleport into the Marshville Shrine in Cutlass Keys, and simply keep going around and around this island, killing all the alligators on the beach. There's enough around this whole island to do this method infinitely, and you will rack up tons of rawhide. After an hour of doing this method, I gathered a total of 10,000 raw hides, 12 scaly hides, and 80 shadow fur hides. I can sell this for roughly 3,000 gold per hour, with minimum buffs and gear on. Or you can use it to upgrade your skills or other items for even more profit. It's a really simple method that isn't usually used by many other players. That about covers the 3 areas I use whenever I want to make money, while leveling up my skinning skill. Hopefully these spots can help you all out as well. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please consider leaving a like on it, and subscribing to the channel with notifications on. We'll have tons of other money making videos in the near future, focused around leveling other skill lines. But until next time, have a good one. Thanks for watching another video. If you'd like to check out another money making method, click on the video to the left. Or if you'd like to see any other New World related content, click on the video to the right. And don't forget to subscribe.